Daniel Penny denies intending to choke Jordan Neely to death on New York subway. Marine veterans say Neely repeatedly threatened subway passengers. Marine veteran Daniel Penny denied he was trying to choke Jordan Neely to death on New York City subway last month, claiming he was just protecting passengers who the homeless man was threatening. Penny, 24-year-old, recounted the events leading to his altercation with Neely, 30 years old, about the northbound train on May 21st in a series of videos released by his lawyers on Sunday. The man stumbled on. He appeared to be on drugs. The door closed, and he ripped his jacket off and threw it down at people sitting next to me at my left, Penny recalled. The 24-year-old described the encounter as a scary situation and said he heard Neely yelling several threats aboard the train. I was listening to music at the time and I took my headphones out to hear what he was yelling. The East Village resident continued. The three main threats that he repeated over and over again were, "I'm going to kill you," "I'm prepared to go to jail for life," and "I'm willing to die." The former Marine said despite Neely being taller than him, he couldn't just sit still after hearing Neely threatening the other passengers. "There is a common misconception that Marines don't get scared," he said. "We are actually tough when our core values is courage, and courage is not the absence of fear, but how you handle fear. I was scared for myself, but I looked around. I saw women and children he was yelling in their faces saying these threats. I couldn't just sit and still." Penny said he jumped into action to restrain Neely using a chokehold, which was captured on video, and had no intention of choking Neely to death. "Some people say that I was holding on to Mr. Neely for 15 minutes, Penny said. "This is not true. Between stops is only a couple of minutes, so the whole interaction lasted less than 5 minutes. Some people say I was trying to choke him to death, which is also not true. I was trying to rescue him," Penny continued. "You can see in the video there is a clear rise and fall of his chest, indicating that he is breathing. I'm trying to restrain him from being able to carry out the threats." Penny is facing a manslaughter charge for Neely's death. A medical examiner ruled that Neely died of compression of the neck. Neely's death spurred widespread protests across the city, with many demonstrators and even politicians calling Penny a murderer and a racist, given that Penny is white and Neely was black. Penny told Fox News Digital in an interview last week that being called a racist definitely hurts a lot, and said it has taken a toll on him. In Sunday's videos, Penny again denied that race was a factor behind these actions, calling those who claims absolutely ridiculous. "I didn't see a black man threatening passengers. I saw a man threatening passengers, a lot of who were people of color," Penny said. "The man who helped restrain Mr. Neely was a person of color. A few days after the incident, I read in the papers that a woman of color came out and called me a hero." Penny said he doesn't view himself as a hero, adding that he was just trying to protect others on the train.